The Pajaro River in Watsonville breached last Saturday in the early hours of the morning. 1,700 residents of Pajaro community were evacuated in the middle of the night. Flooding caused 350 feet breach of the river levee and 5 feet of water covered the town. Pajaro has a population which is 92% Hispanic, with many residents who are undocumented and don't speak English. Santa Cruz and Monterey counties have provided shelters in Santa Cruz County Fairgrounds, Cabrillo College Gym, and Watsonville's Veteran Memorial Building since. The shelters provide beds, food, supplies, and services such as emotional support and medical needs. Santa Cruz Metro's Paracruz is offering free transportation to and from evacuation shelters. This is Elna Sarbar-Bocek for KSQD. On Tuesday, I spoke with Hector Torres, a resident of Pajaro who had to evacuate his house with his family on Saturday.
We live in Pajaro, right downtown in the tiny little community, and we're told to get out, evacuate because of the threat of rising water, incoming water, and that was Saturday morning at 1 a.m. So we've been checked all the evacuation shelters, and the fairgrounds is packed right now. I think there's 200 to 300. The one at the Veterans Hall, it's a good one, but there's a lot of adults, single men there, I think homeless, and so I have dependents that doesn't want to go there. So we came over here to Cabrillo College to check it out. But we're paid up for now at the hotel, and they're supposed to give us discount evacuation rates. So we're counting on that. But once the money's used up, we're going to have a place to go.
What the government has promised to help?
Yeah, they'll promise to help. And I checked with FEMA yesterday, and they said, well, we actually can't help until it's been declared by your local agency as well as federal agencies. What that means is they're going to have inspectors go to your property, check out your house, and see what's available. And so right now, the big thing with the people that are hit by this disaster are saying, well, that's just a promises. Then it's just false promises. And I said, no, we have to be positive, And our country, we pay taxes here, and sure, it is a predominant agricultural area. The people that live there, predominantly agricultural workers, but it doesn't matter. They're here, they're working here, they're raising their families.
Have you been back since then?
No, we're not allowed back in. They have the Main Street Bridge. It's closed off to foot traffic, so nobody's allowed back in. Not until they say it's safe to do so. There's the threat of contaminated water, the black mold, eminent black mold that's around. And so we're going to wait till it's safe to do so.
Do you mind describing to me what did it look like when you're leaving your house at 1 a.m.?
It was dry. The community right there in the little Pajaro, it was dry. But then we came back, because that night we spent the night just across the bridge. And so we walked back in, and sure enough, the water was already beginning to rise. It was creeping up slowly. So then we went back to the truck, slept in the truck right there across the bridge, and I went back over as soon as the light of day was up, and sure enough, it was underwater.
Is there anything else you want to add?
No, I just want to say thanks to all the people out there that are giving the evacuation people support. And I just want to say thank you. And stay strong, people. We'll get through this.
That's Hector Torres, a resident of Pajaro who evacuated his house with his family last Saturday. I'm Elna Sarbar-Bocek for KSQD. Officials say the shelter at the Santa Cruz County Fairgrounds will be expanded, and those at Cabrillo College and Watsonville Veterans Memorial Building will be on standby. Discounts are available in hotels in both Santa Cruz and Monterey County for flood victims. Monterey County is also working with nonprofits to provide hotel vouchers. Caltrans has reopened Highway 1, which had been closed for a few days due to concerns about bridge safety. CAL FIRE is doing disaster inspection to homes and commercial buildings to assess the damage. Following that, the county will inspect structural integrity, utility safety, and water supplies before lifting evacuation orders. An update will be provided in the coming days. Many residents who lost everything in the flood are not eligible for federal assistance due to immigration status. The community foundations for Santa Cruz and Monterey counties are collecting donations to be distributed to nonprofits helping all flood victims. This is Elna Sarbar-Bocek for KSQD.